I like Insta.
LinkedIn, hit another button. Other LinkedIn, go and hit another button. Forget LinkedIn.
We're pushing buttons, y'all.
Remove LinkedIn. Screw you guys.
You're not worthy. Not worthy to learn about our topic of the evening.
So please.
Or to taste my yummy cake. Apple keto pumpkin apple crumb cake.
It sounds very fall-like.
With pecans. It's got all the most amazing fall flavors. One tiny little pan.
So if you'd like some, tough you're not here. I'm just saying. It's going to be
freaking
freaking delicious.
I like the piece. But you can have the recipe.
Yeah, we'll put up the recipe, as always, for Chantea's fall special. Totally keto, will not change your glucose variability. And I know everyone's tuning in tonight for Hit Sex. And I'm looking at Chantea cut this thing. That's all I'm looking at. Hit Sex. What in the world is Hit Sex? Have you ever heard of Hit Sex before? It's not when you get really rough and you take your partner and smack them around. That is not hit. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That is not Hit Sex.
No.
So I've been posting a lot today and a little bit yesterday on HIIT, high intensity interval training. Now, how do you compare that to sex? Well, you got the long, slow cardio sex version, and you've got the HIIT sex, which I like to kind of refer to as going multiple rounds.
That's my term. Rounds.
I don't like that term at all. So it is what it is. So you can do it long and slow and take a while, or you just get hot and heavy
Fast,
and hardcore, fast and furious. Go for it.
Sweating.
Bam, full effort. You recover.
Stare at
and
the
then
ceiling.
Bam, do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Recover, and bam, do it again. It's very satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell a lot by an individual who goes hard and heavy or light, takes their time, very polite about it. I guess it's what the
Polite.
woman, the light?
Polite.
Oh,
That was
polite
just
about
funny.
it, yes.
Yeah.
So let's get into HIIT a little bit and about what it is. And then what we're going to do is we're going to discuss more about the hot and heavy, hardcore, just go for it sex.
Carnal. Well,
Yeah, carnal. Primal, carnal, versus the, oh, that's
Go
very
through the
nice.
motions. Just going through the motions. Just taking your time. Just
Right.
strolling down, Mulberry Lane.
Doesn't that sound so amazing?
No.
So,
but you know what's amazing? This.
it's like sex in your mouth.
That was last week. It was sex in a pan last
Oh, it was sex in the pan last time.
week.
So there's a survey that was done of 150 couples, and all wanted sex to actually last longer.
Okay.
However, a lot of couples believe that sex that goes longer than 20 minutes takes too long. Now, say you have, as you like to say, rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go for
Sessions?
5-minute sessions.
Sessions. Okay.
We're not planning out. We're not saying, hey, time,
No.
we're done. But you just go for it and not hold back. Last 5 minutes. Say it takes another 5 minutes to recover, not even thinking about it, but it's more like foreplay.
Recharge, yeah.
Well, the recharge, make a sandwich charge. But really, you're still there. Another 5 minutes, you're going for it again. Another 5 minutes, you're going for it again. Before you know it, it's like hours later.
Yeah. You lose track of time.
Exactly.
Like time stands still, like this 20 seconds on Carol. It just stands still.
So the ideal time, couples say sex is really between 7 and 15 minutes. Is ideal.
Uh-huh.
I say we're just getting going.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you.
That's total, like just one time, just 7 to 15 minutes.
As we age, the time actually decreases, believe it or not. So,
Well, you figure
As
if
a-
you're getting older, less attractive.
no, the actual sex time
Oh.
is shorter. So an older gentleman who's supposed to be wiser and better with their skills,
Mhm.
they better have skills because it's not going to last as long. That's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh. Okay.
A woman, her amazing toe curling skills, as she gets older, the time goes down for whatever reason. Maybe it's just the guy's not curling her toes, whatever it may be.
Got it.
So a guy with, we'll call it a premature guy, they say it lasts between 1 and 2 minutes. I was actually shocked. I thought it was more like it never got there, and it just was like, okay, I guess I'm done. But 1 to 2 minutes. And I think a lot has to actually do with porn. When guys are looking at porn all the time, they're not getting that gratification.
Mm-hmm.
They're not getting that confidence boost about actually being with a woman. So what happens, they're with a woman, they get that premature, it's just happening.
Right, because real life is very different from
Right.
watching porn.
So biohack this, stop watching porn. The biohack that I was actually talking about with, what was that podcast? I should know, he's up in Newark, Negros Party.
Yeah.
For a guy actually not ejaculating, Xander actually said he wants to start watching these YouTube ones. For him not ejaculating for 28 days actually becomes the prime time for him to have the most energy, the most determination, the most drive. And then when he finally does, it's that alpha jam a sword in the ground. He just conquered the world. Yeah.
Well, it's like when in college, when they told you guys not to have sex before games because they wanted your performance to be up.
Yeah, we listened.
Yeah. But the theory's the same. That you channel that energy
Right.
into other things.
So 95% of straight men, heterosexual men, actually achieve an orgasm. Good for guys.
Yeah.
65% of women, heterosexual, achieve orgasm with sex. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of it has to do with the build-up,
It's the stimulation.
the
It's
stimulation.
mental and physical.
So what do you do between the rounds? There's that build-up, a better chance to achieve that orgasm.
So that's all comes into play. Whether you have fantasies, whether you just like talking and exploring new things, just because you talk about it doesn't mean you have to do it, and it doesn't mean it's not arousing.
Right. The biggest reason it's been determined that women fail to climax with sex is because of commitment and self-confidence.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women are having sex with their mate because they want acceptance.
It's obligation too.
It is an obligation as opposed to they've got the
Enjoyment.
self-confidence that they want to be that alpha too. They want to be the omega and go for it.
It's like we talked about in the one where the top 7 sexy things or whatever that we talked about that one time.
Mm-hmm.
And learning about the female orgasm, it is about embracing the fact that you can have an orgasm. So some people say they think too much about it and then it doesn't happen. Others don't think enough about it. So it's that perfect bell-shaped curve. There's that optimal level of arousal that allows a person to experience an orgasm.
So high intensity interval training / flaw that individuals have, and they fail with HIIT, even on Carol. I don't want to say it, but they can fail on Carol, is with the lack of motivation, with the lack of drive. You got to go balls to the wall, all out.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with sex. If you are holding back, thinking, Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day, let me look out the window, let me do anything and everything else. Been there, done that. Don't go! It's been 30 seconds, and I'm not watching porn.
Thank God, no.
You got to go all out.
Yeah.
So even with the high-intensity interval sex, you got to go all out. And you will have that refractory period. And guys,
both parties have to go all out. You can't just lay there and let your guy go
that's
all
boring.
out.
That's boring.
They won't come back for the next round.
So here's where the guy can actually recover. Here's the chance to make the woman happy. After the guy goes, make the woman happy, and then the guy gets worked up and goes again.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Rinse, lather, repeat.
So I'm looking at the different regimens here. That's probably next week's stuff.
Yeah, well, this is about multiple spark series here.
Oh, it definitely is. So the health effects for high-intensity interval training, which you don't necessarily get with that long, slow cardio.
Right.
So you're getting the BDNF, the blood-derived...
Neurotropic factor?
Brain-derived, nootropic factor, excuse me. So you're getting smarter. That does not necessarily happen with the long, slow cardio.
Right.
Bang hard, get smart. Pretty cool like that.
Yes, it is. That's not where we get smart.
You also have increased blood vessel health, which you do not get with long, slow cardio.
Right.
With long, slow cardio, you're actually taxing your heart longer. So as guys get older and they start popping Viagras, they start putting more strain on their hearts. They are literally developing scar tissue by trying to go an hour with their lady. You get on this Carol, if that's your lady's name, you actually are not gonna you're gonna get the heart rate up and then recover. Heart rate up and recover. I'm actually talking metaphorically with sex. Get your heart rate up and then recover.
It's true.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
The biggest thing on that was the fact that that's the difference between long slow cardio and the high intensity intervals. Can you do both? Yeah, of course. Depends on the mood. But if anyone's ever read Arnold Schwarzenegger's autobiography, there was not the autobiography. It was a biography of Arnold Schwarzenegger. The girl that most of the girls that he had made movies with, a lot of them would comment, and apparently Arnold was not exactly holding back. He was just absolutely going for it. Pounded hard, pounded good, and it didn't take forever.
It's okay sometimes.
It's okay sometimes, right? So that was a big thing. I'm not going to bore you here and keep on going and going and going, because we should probably,
This is a hit session. This is not a long, slow
we should
cardio
probably do
night.
something in between, make you happy, so then we can both be happy again.
And again and again.
Booyah! So why don't we pick this up again next week on Healthy Happy Hour?
Yeah.
And stay tuned for more high-intensity interval fun. We're going to really start biohacking the crap out of some stuff over the next few days.
Got some new equipment in.
We got some new equipment in, absolutely, and let's do this again. So
See you same time, same place.
check out the Healthy Happy Hour Facebook page for Chantea's, what am I pointing to yours for? Amazing fall yum.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
As always, please share this with your friends. If you've liked this, like it. Hit that like button. It helps us out and helps you out to get more of us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your local mad scientist and your badass biohacker. I'm out.
Peter Brains Braun is
Instagram, I'm coming.
out.